wiser. Beneath these varied motivations lie the essential truths that we're all alike in wanting to be happy, and in our vulnerability to pain and unpredictable, continual change. Again and again, I've seen novice meditators begin to transform their lives, even if they were initially resistant or skeptical. As I've learned through my own experience, meditation helps us to find greater tranquility, connect to our feelings, find a sense of wholeness, strengthen our relationships, and face our fears. That's what happened to me. I started meditating in 1971 as an 18-year-old college student spending my junior year studying in India. I was looking for practical tools to ease the misery and confusion that I felt every day, the residue of a painful and chaotic childhood. My father left when I was 4. My mother died when I was 9, and I went to live with my grandparents. When I was 11, my grandfather died, and my father briefly returned until a suicide attempt spun him away into the mental health system, from which he never emerged. By the time I left for college, I'd lived in 5 different household configurations, each change precipitated by loss. I felt abandoned over and over again. The people who raised me were caring, but they were unable to speak openly about the things that had happened to me. I came to feel that I didn't deserve much in life. I held my immense grief, anger, and confusion inside, fortifying my deep conviction that I was unworthy of love. I wanted with all my heart to find a sense of belonging, a steady source of love and comfort. At 16, I entered the State University of New York at Buffalo. During my second year, I learned about Buddhism in a course on Asian philosophy. I was attracted to its unashamed, unafraid acknowledgement of the suffering in life. That eased my sense of isolation. I wasn't the only one in pain. The Buddha, a prince turned spiritual teacher born in India about 563 BC, wrote, "You could search the whole world over and never find anyone as deserving of your love as yourself." Not only did the Buddha say that love for oneself is possible, but he also described this capacity as something we must nurture, since it's the foundation for being able to love and care for others. This philosophy offered me a way to ease the suffering caused by my feelings of confusion and despair. Despite some doubts, the chance of a move from self-hatred to self-love drew me like a magnet. I wasn't interested in acquiring a new religion. I just wanted relief from so much unhappiness. And so I went to India for an independent study program. When I got there, I heard about a respected teacher who was leading a meditation retreat for beginners and others. I was a bit disappointed to discover that meditation wasn't as exotic as I'd expected. There were no mystical instructions delivered in a darkened chamber with a supernatural aura. Instead, that first instructor launched my practice with the words, "Sit comfortably and feel your breath." Feel my breath, I thought in protest. I could have stayed in Buffalo to feel my breath. But I soon found out just how life-changing it would be simply to focus my attention on inhaling and exhaling in order to connect fully with my experience in a whole new way, one that allowed me to be kinder to myself and more open to others. Once I learned how to look deep within, I found the bright vein of goodness that exists in everyone, including me. The goodness that may be hidden and hard to trust, but is never entirely destroyed. I came to believe wholeheartedly that I deserve to be happy, and so does everyone else. Now when I meet a stranger, I feel more connected, knowing how much we share. And when I meet myself in meditation, I no longer feel I'm encountering a stranger. Because of meditation, I've undergone profound and subtle shifts in the way I think and how I see myself in the world. I've learned that I don't have to be limited to who I thought I was when I was a child, or what I thought I was capable of yesterday, or even an hour ago. My meditation practice has freed me from the old, conditioned definition of myself as someone unworthy of love. Despite my initial fantasies when I began meditating as a college student, I haven't entered a steady state of glorious bliss. Meditation has made me happy, loving, and peaceful, but not every single moment of the day.